Tell me, what's the name of this ship? Like, what is the actual? That's not a, that's not a land.
Number. It was landing craft.
That's a landing craft.
Yeah,
I always thought
LCT.
I always thought that landing craft was smaller than that.
Well, no, all the ones that had the landed were landing craft. Even your LSTs, the big ones.
So what's the difference between this and like a Higgins boat?
Higgins.
Isn't that just the one with a ramp?
LCVP you're talking about.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, this is just a lot larger.
Right.
The
Right.
LCVP, and then they've got the LCM, which is between this one and the LCVP. And then they got the LST is the big one.
You can see all the volcanic sand.
Oh yeah.
Basically here you can see that really good there.
But this is something we took on the ship. That was me. I had it was a carpet I had in my quarters. I was actually the executive officer. I was second in command. But they didn't have any officers, but one officer aboard.
So that's you right there, huh?
And during the break, I was cleaning my carpet. I took it out of my quarters.
Very nice. So this is 1945, huh? Me sweeping off deck mat. That's awesome.
Yeah. Steel floor out there, and they bought me a. I don't know where I got it, but I had a mat to put on it. And that's in the background was the
Oh yeah, Monserravaci in the back.
These are all some of them are almost the same as that one. This one. You see,
Monserravaci in the back.
This was one of my buddies here. You could see Quartermaster. He was going to watch that day.
That's awesome. I love these
Now,
black
some of
lines.
these were taken, I've got them mixed up, I got to separate. Some of these were taken by Rosenthal and the others were taken by the skipper.
Right.
Because the officers were the ones that were allowed to have cameras.
Oh really?
No enlisted personnel can have a camera.
Is that right? Now these days anybody can have a camera.
Yeah, take a picture.
On your helmet.
This is true.
Don't they do that in war now? I mean, they all have to wear one or not?
Probably, I don't know how it is.
I know some of them do.
Now they're not allowed to have cameras. It's just some of the crew members. A lot of them are duplicates. This guy here, he was 40 years old.
40 years old, huh?
And he's a mechanic. And he was a ship. He worked on all the engines. He kept all the engines running.
So it's probably
So hot barrel, we call it.
so it's probably a good assumption to say that he's no longer alive.
Probably not. He lived in Kentucky.
See, for me this is amazing. It's like capturing time, you know, it's
Years and years, 1944.
yeah, he was old to be in the Navy, wasn't he?
Yeah. At that time, though, they were taking him up to 50 years old.
Really?
Wow.
That's not one of those. This guy, I don't know what he was doing, hanging over his side.
So during the invasion, how far off the beach was your landing craft?
Hit the beach.
Oh, so you actually hit the beach
Yeah.
during the invasion?
You know, along that.
I mean, this shows obviously right here.
We were taken to the Iwo Jima piggyback on top of an LST, the big ship.
I gotcha.
And then we were gonna take us on to Okinawa at the Iwo Jima.
Right.
But on this second day, they decided they needed more LCTs, so they launched it and dropped the second. But in the original invasion, operated an LCVP as a landing craft. 15th day of on the 19th, and we went in. Blue Beach 3. These are some of the crew members. That was taken by the captain that was before he was part of the Iwo Jima.
So this is right before or this after?
This was during
During the actual invasion.
It's just a break we had. was taken by the, that was the captain. Bald headed.
There's no pictures there, Papa?
No, I lost a little packet of them.
No.
Real good.
There's a lot of paperwork, but there's no pictures.
Oh, you can see them?
Can't see him, I don't have my glasses.
Uh-oh.
They're in the car.
There's the cook.
Yeah, this is all very, very interesting to me.
These were taken by the captain. That wasn't, I don't think that was even legal when they took it. Might have been, but
LCT 1318. So what is LCT stands for again?
landing craft tank.
Landing craft tank 318.
Tanks with the, most carry tanks, any type of cargo. Really. This one.
Landing craft tanks 318.
And the LS2 landing craft ship.
Oh, okay, okay.
So that was this lady, you know, that was a real good picture.
Yeah, you can see Mount Suribachi in the background.
And this was the whole crew that was taken by Rosenthal.
I think Mount Suribachi was a couple of 100 feet taller when they started.
She
They
probably.
blew it away.
Most of them, when we first started, it was mostly like a volcano. You could tell when we got through with it, it was round on top.
So these are the names of the guys that you know.
On the beach.
Oh, okay. This is looking at the
We
beach
were,
actually.
we were the first ones to land on this beach, on the south side of the island.
So this, you can see all the tanks and personnel.
Debris.
Man, this is so interesting. I'm glad that you've taken time to show me this. This is, like I told you, I love all
It was
this.
just a regular cargo was taken, I don't know what it was.
Is that you?
Parts, yeah. We went into it.
Yeah, look at you. And you were 18 years old? The captain took this photo?
Yeah. That's what he told me.
I like this one right here.
Yeah,
Because you can see, yeah, you can see Mount Suribachi in the back.
Good, yeah. But I've lost that one little set. I had them in a separate little envelope, brown envelope.
They're probably
This one is
stuck in there somewhere.
No, they're not. They're. You'll find them. They're here somewhere. That is great. Okay, this picture is about the same photo, the same guy.
Back there.
Mhm.
That's clear.
Mhm.
If those are faded, I should have taken better care of them.
So tell me what this is for right here.
That's the anchor cable.
Okay, that's for the anchor.
There's the anchor and they have diesel engines that run this, pull and turn the drums for the cable, drag the anchor.
So they have actually dug tunnels,
Oh, that thing.
All the way inside the mountain.
Yeah,
and that's why when you guys were pounding, it really didn't do
didn't
anything.
do anything. They had, first they had like these big guns on railroad tracks. And they'd roll them out to the mouth of the tunnel, fire 4 or 5 times, and pull them back in where they couldn't be hit.
Right. That's great. That guys hanging their helmets on the rail.
Yeah. Yeah, you had to keep your helmet around close to you.
So you guys just call that guy Pop?
That's Pop area. Everybody called him Pop. He's the oldest man on the ship, so he was Pop.
Yeah, 40 years old, you being 18, I'm sure that.
And the skipper, I guess he was close to 40 years old. He was a professor at the University of Chicago. He got drafted into the Navy, or joined the Navy, whatever he did.
Wow. I like this picture that you found.
Yeah, found
Yeah,
on
I
the
just-
internet, yeah.
Just on a whim, I just typed in 13, 18, LTC, and that was the first thing that popped up in Google.
And that's, I'm sure Rosenthal took it because it kind of corresponds with these I've got there.
Yeah. You will take it at the same time too. It's really interesting. Oh yeah, this is.
That's the book.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's the autographed copy by the autograph department.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
James Bradley.
Very, very nice. Yeah, I want to read this book.
Yeah, this here right here now. I got to find it. Yeah, I got it marked here. This is the part in it where it's telling about the bosun mate that told him about the flag raising. Anyway, I was on the radio, and there was chat going on back and forth. Where's that page? I thought I had it marked. Anyway, I heard on the radio that they were a crew headed up the Mount Suribachi to raise a flag. So I told Rosenthal about it. And in the book here, he says the bosun mate told him that they were raising a flag on Iwo Jima.
He was talking about you.
Talking about me, yeah.
Yeah.
This is my oldest brother here. Where is he now? I believe it's that one.
You get the name wrong in there though, don't they?
Yeah.
That's your oldest brother? So he was there too, I didn't
He
know
was
that.
there too, yeah.
It was communications.
Yeah, he was actually in the Air Corps, Army Air Corps then. Back then they didn't have a regular Air Force. He was in the Army Air Corps, but he was assigned to the Marine detachment as a radio communications. I don't know which one he is. One of these here. I believe it's that one right there. Yeah, that was him right there.
Is he alive still?
No, he died. He was 86 when he died.
He died 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Leukemia.
Or
Yeah.
about 6 years ago. Some of the pictures of you look through it.
Yeah.
Read that. It's a good book. That's really good. Now this one was done by Clint Eastwood. He made a movie about the Japanese version of it.
Is that right?
Yeah, this is the Japanese version of the invasion.
Huh.
He made a movie on that one too.
So on which side was it that you landed? In this side?
This was the main, when we hit the island, this was the north side.
That's the north side.
Yeah, and these were all invaded. These were the beaches. They had a mark like red, green, yellow. Blue Beach was right up here, the three, 1, 2, 3 Blue Beach. And I had Blue Beach 3 right there in that little edge.
So that's where you went.
Yeah,
You went really close to the airfield.
Yeah. So then they launched us, so I didn't have to use it. They let the pilot, one of them anymore. So they started.
That's what is it? The one that you have?
Yeah, that's the one that's marker, and there's somewhere where it's about raising the flag, to the boats and mates.
Yeah, yeah. It's very interesting.
He almost got himself killed
I bet, yeah.
when he came aboard our ship from the big ship. He was on the command ship. We stopped to pick him up, him and this other reporter. And he missed his step and fell in between the two ships.
Yeah.
And I mean, the water was rough too. And we grabbed a bunch of fenders, what they call it, big fenders, and put them in between the two where it wouldn't, and got him out. He was more interested in his camera than he was his stuff.
Oh, I bet he was, yeah.
This here now, this was LCVP.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of, yes.
Smallest he was on.
That's what I was thinking of.
That's what I operated the first day.
So,
Three trips into the beach.
as he was approaching Iwo Jima in LCT in the company of Bill Hipple,
Yeah, that was the magazine
the
correspondent.
magazine correspondent,
Yeah.
the boatswain, that's you,
Most of them.
yeah, told Rosenthal he had just heard on his radio that a patrol was climbing Suribachi. Yeah,
You talking about me?
yeah. The hell you say, Hipple said. That's what I heard. That's what you told him. The sailor said. So they're talking about you. You heard it on the radio. Yeah. And then after that, that's when he got his camera and head over to,
Yeah, when they finally let us go to the beach.
yeah.
That's why we had that break. We took all those pictures.
Right.
They wouldn't let us go into the beach that first day.
So that's why he was taking all those
So he had-
pictures,
he had to
right?
spend the night on board the ship.
Yeah.
He was gonna sleep on the mess hall table. You know, I was on duty and wasn't using my bunk, so I let him sleep in my bunk that night.
That's amazing. Very, very amazing. He died a few years ago. Actually, it's been,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
just been just a few years.
Yeah, it's been probably about 7 years ago or so.
Oh, here's a good layout.
Oh, okay, there we go.
You like the green beach, the
Yeah.
red, and yellow, and I hit blue beach. Blue beach. Blue beach. I thought it was
Yeah, blue
Blue
right there.
Beach 2, I guess it was,
Yeah.
instead of 3. That's 1 and 2, it's only 2, yeah. Blue Beach 2. But right in this area, it's well landed. With the Marines. Yeah, they figured this side, all intelligence said this side was nothing but a cliff.
And it turned out to be the opposite, huh?
Turned out to be the best landing. All they could hit it easier landing. Because this one had kind of a bank up.
Right. Now that's what I
But
seen
they
in
had 'em-
pictures.
Yeah, they had them pinned down. When we hit the beach, in this Blue Beach 2, I thought it was 3, maybe I'm mistaken, it's 2, I guess it was. We hit the third wave, what they call a wave, come the ship,
Yep.
and then another behind them, another,
Right.
so many minutes apart. Well, when I hit the Blue Beach 3, I mean, that was what it was, I hit the third wave of Blue Beach 2. Okay, we got that. They're supposed to have already advanced so many yards, to 200 or 300 yards ahead. When we hit the beach, all of them were still pinned down right on the beach. They couldn't get up.
They couldn't,
Get up.
right. Now, a lot of people are mistaken. They thought that when we were raised the flag, the fighting was over. And for how many
it
more?
just started.
Yeah, that's right. For how many more days it went
It
on?
lasted for almost 2 months.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Right.
that was the third day.
Right. right.
But
Right.
they found they had, they got enough men up there to
Yeah.
raise the flag.
And what was the death toll?
I can't remember, it's
Yeah.
been the thousands.
Yeah, it was
100 and some thousand,
yeah,
200,000.
yeah. It was amazing. Wow. 1945.
February the 19th.
It's amazing.
Now this year, can't see the whole thing, but this would have been an LCI. Aircraft infantry.
Infantry, okay, for the infantry.
Yeah.
I see, infantry.
So they could carry, like 200 or 300 men in where these can only carry 25 or 30.
Right.
But I hadn't had a chance to really look through this one. This was
Well, that's
Iwo Jima. This was the Japanese version of it.
well, I'm very, very happy that that you still have this. I'm even happier that you're taking the time to show them to me, because it's just very interesting, just all that. You're looking at that right there.
Brings back memories.
No, I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. Did you ever keep in contact with any of the guys?
I did for a while. In fact, about a year later, I went up and visited Pop Barrow.
Oh, in Kentucky?
Spent a couple of days with him up there in Kentucky. They didn't have any children, him and his wife. Very sweet woman.
Yeah.
He was a regular old country guy. I can make some whiskey. Ooh, could he make whiskey? In fact, when we were on Saipan, when that war ended,
When the war ended, you went Saipan?
on Saipan, yeah, we were down in Saipan. I mean, Guam. We went from Saipan to Guam. And we had a load of supplies taken up from Saipan to Guam. On the way down there, we found out it was whiskey for the officers club.
Oh, really?
So we kind of snitched a few bottles out.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
And then when the war was over, we broke out some of it, started drinking it.
I bet.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, this is, I'm trying to figure out which one was the original. The original was a smaller flag.
Right.
The reason they wanted a bigger one raised. Yeah, that's a smaller one here.
Right.
This, I guess, this one here was the larger one. This, yeah, my brother's in Houston. This one somewhere here. I think that's him right there.
Mm-hmm.
Either that one or this one. I believe it's this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's him right there. It's strange. He could see, he knew what ship I was on. And he'd see us when we come in for landing. He'd take off, try to get down there before we'd leave out. Before you get there, we'd be going out again. So he never could get sooner. Then later on, we were back to Guam, Saipan, and they gave me a 10-day transfer to Iwo. I would have spent 10 days with him up there.
You went? So you went back?
After, yeah.
Yeah.
About 6 months later. He was still on Iwo.
Still?
Yeah.
Wow, you spent a lot of time there.
Yeah. We came back to Saipan in March, in April. We were still on Iwo Jima when the president died. Roosevelt.
Oh, so you were still, he was still in Iwo Jima when Roosevelt died?
Yeah. I was too.
You were too?
He was still there when he died. He died in April, I believe.
So the war ended in when again?
Well, officially, we took it, I don't remember the exact date, but it was at least 2 months before they called it secure. But there was still fighting going on for
Right.
a long time after,
Right.
because a lot of them, those caves, didn't know that the war was over.
Right.
Or not the war, but the
The battle.
battle was over. gets old, I can't really have my memory, you know, it's kinda.
You want to use these glasses and look real quick? Do they help you? I like this photo. This is nice.
Yes, that's Rosenthal.
That's Joe Rosenthal right
In
there.
his old age, yeah.
Boy, I tell you, I am so happy that I had the opportunity to sit down with you and look at
I'm
this.
glad to show up to you.
Because yeah, it just, to me, it's just very important history, and knowing that you were there, I mean, it's just amazing to me. That's very commendable.
Made me happy too, at least I caught a little bit on camera. He won't sit for me and talk about it. If we get somebody else coming over, he's happy to open up.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot that you don't want to share, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, my grandson always wanted me to come down with me. Go over the pictures and stuff.
This is you here, Papa?
Huh?
This one is you here?
Yeah.
I don't recognize that dude.
You recognize him, huh?
I recognize it anywhere.
Let me see.
That's him right there.
That was the old dude.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's him.
Very, very good. Very good. Well, you should have a lot of memories there, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's great. I'm my next opportunity, the next book I'm going to read is gonna be that.
This one.
Yes,
Yeah, it's,
I'm gonna read that book.
It's a well-written book.
Yeah.
He did a lot of research.
Yeah, it looks like you sure did. You got it down to all the details.
My brother Lynn is the one that actually got the autograph on that book for Dad.
Yeah, he knew Bradley. He knew Bradley.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Huh?
Oh.
After James found out that my dad was there and was the boatswain, he said he had wished he had had an opportunity to interview Dad
Sure.
before he wrote the book, or
Sure.
while he was writing it, rather.
Sure.
Some very good pictures in here, too.
That's great.
All young boys, man,
Yeah, 18.
so young.
They were old men by the time they left.